Have you ever noticed this in arguments? Some people start shouting, getting loud, emotional, and some people, they stay calm. They barely speak, but still control the whole situation. And the weird part is, the calm person usually has more control. So what's the difference? Why do some people lose control, while others stay completely composed? And more importantly, which one are you? Calm people are not born different. They just think differently. And once you understand this, you can change the way you handle arguments forever. If you're someone who stays calm, you've probably experienced this. People are arguing. Voices are getting louder, but you stay quiet. You observe. You don't rush to respond. You think before you speak. And that's your biggest strength. But here's the problem. People often misunderstand you. They think you don't care. They think you're weak. They think you have nothing to say. But in reality, you just don't waste energy on useless noise. You value peace over ego. You process before reacting. You control your emotions. But remember this, being calm doesn't mean staying silent always. Speak when it matters. Say this calmly. I understand your point, but here's mine. Now, if you're someone who can't stay calm, you don't plan to argue, but suddenly something triggers you. One sentence, one tone, and you react instantly. Later, you regret it. You think, I should have handled that better. Listen carefully. You're not the problem. Your reactions are. Because most of the time, it's not about the argument. It's about built-up stress, study pressure, expectations, overthinking, and arguments become your outlet. You react fast. You feel deeply. You take things personally. And that's not weakness. But without control, it drains you. Next time you feel triggered, pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is this worth my energy? That one question can stop the reaction. Here's the real secret. Calm people don't try to win arguments. They try to control themselves. Because self-control is the real win. They pause before speaking. They ask questions instead of attacking. They don't take everything personally. Instead of saying, you're wrong, they say, why do you think that? That shift changes everything. You don't become calm overnight. You train it. Start small. Delay your reaction. Lower your voice. Choose your battles. Reflect after arguments. I know how it feels. Either you stay silent and feel ignored, or you react and regret later. Both hurt. But listen, you don't have to choose between silence and anger. You can choose control. Calm is not weakness. Reaction is not power. Control is everything. And once you learn this, you don't just win arguments. You win control over yourself. If this made you think, subscribe. Because here, we don't just watch content. We build a strong mindset. And share this with someone who needs this today.